Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor for markgaylor.com, and you've joined me inside of Lightroom Mobile. I just want to show you how far we can push images in a RAW editor such as Lightroom Mobile. We're starting with a RAW file here, and that obviously makes a huge difference. I'll just hit the reset all option there just so you can see the starting point for this image. It's an underexposed image. We can see from the histogram at the top of the corner. If you're not seeing that information, just press the little eye symbol in the top there, or you can use the gestures here, which is the two-finger tap. We'll cycle the information, and here I just have the histogram by itself now. First thing I'll do with this image, it's a little bit crooked, so I'll just swing that a little bit straighter like so, and hit the tick in the bottom right hand corner to commit that crop. Okay, so the basic options will give me access to things like exposure, and this one needs quite a lot of extra exposure there. Well, maybe not quite as much as that, but certainly around about the 1.5 stops mark. And I'm just going to warm the temperature up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to add some contrast. Okay, and just playing it by eye at the moment, or just following my nose, bringing down the highlights. Opening up the shadows, maybe adding some clarity to this image for a little bit of a localized contrast, pushing up the color saturations quite a lot there. Maybe let's just take it all of the way. Saturation as well, those will go for the warmer colors. Now we're getting a little bit of noise from that extra saturation. I'm pushing a little bit hard here, but we'll be able to settle that down with one of the presets later. I'm not really fond of the very saturated cyans there, so I'm just going to come over to my color black and white options there, and just by putting that on image icon there, I can click on those colors that I don't want. Saturation is selected, as you can see from the tools there. Just bring those down just so the color balance is as I would like. Okay, that's just controlling those very saturated cyans there. Okay, so let's go back over to the basic panel now. Okay, so we're going to come over to my local adjustments. I'm basically on the linear selection option rather than the radial, and I'm just going to click just above St. Paul's there and bring that down to the horizon line. Now we'll decrease some exposure. We're going to add some contrast. We may even add a little bit more saturation. Can't get enough of a good thing. Okay, and we'll then add click on the plus button at the top there. I'm going to add a second graduated filter right at the top. I just wanted that to darken off right at the top, so we'll just hit the exposure, bring that down another third of a stop, and click the plus icon again. This time we're going to add a graduated filter from the bottom. Okay, so let's just swing that up and then pull that down so it's only at the bottom. I'm just going to add some contrast to this lower portion, and also some clarity and some saturation there. Just pull up the saturation. Now it's not echoing the warm colors in the sky as much as I'd like, so I'm just going to bring the temperature up as well. There we go. Now we're getting those nice warm colors reflected from the sky. Okay, so I'll come back over to my local edits there. Okay, so come a long way very quickly. What I want to do is perhaps just add a little bit of a vignette. Okay, just click on the amount there. Let's just bring the vignette in ever so slightly and return to the basic panel. Okay, so now we can just finish this image off. It's almost good to go. I just want to set a white and a black point for this one, so I'll click on the whites, two fingers. I can see any clipping here, so as I know, if I push a little bit higher, getting a little bit of clipping in one channel, but that's not doesn't concern me. If I push too high, we're going to get quite a lot of clipping in those colors, so I don't want those colors too flat, so I'll just bring that down a fraction there. And same with the blacks. is again pushing down, just seeing where we're clipping. Okay, now I can't come down with the blacks, we are clipping some of those darkest shadow tones, so I'm just adding just letting some of those color cyans clip a little bit, but none of the tonal information in those shadows. Okay, and now we're just going to finish off with a preset, and we're going to come into the detail, and I'm just going to add a little bit of noise reduction medium there. This filter does take a few seconds to apply to see the effects, so you don't get an immediate response to this one as it analyzes the image, so we might be out of this image before we actually see that effect. And there it is, come in now. It's basically removing that color noise from the image. We did a lot of shadow recovery there, so the noise would have been more prevalent. Okay, so there we have it, a quick 5-minute edit, coming a very long way in this image. So we'll just go and just see a before and after. So if I just click on the reset all button, you can see there was where the starting point. Okay, and if we want to go back to my last edit, okay, so there we have it, just a one finger tap on the screen and we can go full screen. As I said, it will take a while just to redraw that image and apply that noise reduction, and there it comes in. Okay, and that's ready to upload to social media. So there we go, we can start sharing that edit.